no more. They wanna I Kendrick is chop liver. Yeah. Give a box the mic, and I ain't will recite 7 words. You don't like, I'm from the bird. Of course I use slurs. I let the quarter black quarterback. Let the good sing cook.
Welcome to HardR.
It's the suppression of the war that gives it the power, the violence, the viciousness.
Lenny Bruce. Welcome to HardR.
New York City to Buffalo.
It doesn't seem like it stretches that far. I don't know. I mean, if he's talking about his dick, maybe, but it's like saying from Cleveland to Lorraine. Like, okay,
I think
yes.
I think his dick's been around that far. His dick's been from New York City to
even
Buffalo.
then, like, have you never went on vacation? You've never, like, that just doesn't seem like that crazy of a feat. He's like, oh, my dick's been in 60 square miles.
Speaking of feet,
Cut.
We'll be right back. Anyways,
The fuck is a kilometer?
I guess we can welcome President Kamala Harris.
I've just
I
been
think.
waiting.
And now,
Where's the applause?
no.
That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah. Now I mean, how racist is America? Now we've had our first woman president.
I'm just saying our track record's pretty good. Two out of 4, right?
2 out of 4.
Yeah, you got Obama, and then it was Trump after Obama?
Yeah.
Okay, then you have Trump, and then Biden, and then another one.
Yeah. I see a pattern.
Yeah. You know?
No, I mean, it's pretty great that now
I'm proud to be an American.
yeah, it's the most American thing ever to have a half Indian, half Egyptian woman president.
I sat there and I really pondered for a second. Could not think of something more American.
Right.
Couldn't do it.
No, unless she was a real ass. I mean,
I'm starting to think she is.
I don't know. She locked up a lot of them.
What do? They just kill each other. What'd she do? It's even worse. I'd rather be dead than in prison.
She kept them safe, really. She's.
That's what the community needed.
She said, "Look, Black lives matter, and I'm the only one keeping them alive. I will do whatever
They
whatever
can't
it
shoot
takes."
each other in prison.
Yeah,
He said, "Yeah,
exactly. You understand. I'll do whatever it takes. If it takes locking up every black man in the United States, I will do that so that they can
make
breathe.
America safe again."
Oh,
God.
out of nowhere.
I didn't expect it. There are cords.
Be happy, be happy, be happy. Jackson, go.
Scared.
Good dog. Go be a good dog. He was.
He heard something.
He
more
got
important.
excited because you were excited.
I forgot that there was animal.
Yeah. He came in
My
hot,
life
too.
flashed before my eyes there for a second. That's how I want to go out, though. Like, imagine that.
Like headlights.
Yeah, but just like it's just a big dog fucks you up, but like in a good way, in a nice way. Like you get licked to death, not like
I get
stabbed.
it.
Like
You're
he's
like,
just trying to.
Oh,
love
you're like,
you.
oh, stop.
Yeah, but
Stop.
then
You're
you
laughing
die,
and you're
yeah.
dead.
Yeah. 3 seconds later, you're like, fuck, I had a heart attack and I'm dead.
Well, anyways, it's kind of crazy how we got to Jackson. No, get down. Get down. Jackson. Cut. Go. Yeah. Dude, come on. You got to say something if you're going to go to the mic, bro. Go. Get down. Go. 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 You're killing me, dude. Go. It's going to be a lot of editing.
I've been thinking of some funny jokes lately,
Dude.
but they're just not right.
Go. Dog. Damn, we need dog cops.
Oh, God. Started talking about Kamala Harris and all the dogs came out. Who let the dogs out? Who? When the party was hot, the party was jumping. Hey, hippie-yo.
That dog is 110% coming back.
Yeah. Just like the
The Houthis.
Mm-hmm.
And not like Joe Biden.
Yeah, I don't even think he's gonna go back home.
I don't
think
know.
He's gonna go straight to the morgue, and they're just gonna incinerate him.
I think that he saw that assassination attempt, and it killed him.
Elaborate on that a little bit.
So right after that happened, obviously the only thing that has been in the news is the assassination attempt. Until Biden seen the video and how the Secret Service actually was involved in the whole time. He had no idea. But he seen it and was like, well, that's pretty undeniable. And it killed him. It freaking killed my president.
Okay, kind of like it broke his heart.
Yeah.
He was like, "Damn, dude."
And then he's already, impossible to like talk to or
Yeah, he's already there.
he's gone. But this he understood.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where I'm going with this.
He's been dead to us forever, but that killed him to himself. He finally can admit it. His son dying, other son being a crackhead with prostitute stuff. No, that didn't kill him.
I'm just confused because Joe Biden's gone, right? We're predicting the future right now. By the time
so
this
we're
is
6
edited,
months ahead. Okay, yeah, so
he's gone.
insert president here.
Did he die though from the COVID, or there's no way he's coming back? He's been gone
from the COVID.
Today is
He got a mild headache.
it's July
and it took it
22nd
out.
today, right now,
Okay.
9 p.m. July 22nd. He's the only person that's been on a COVID lockdown in the last year.
2 years probably, honestly.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure they tell you just go to work now and not like cough towards someone.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird how there's not even a video of him. So I'm predicting he's President Kamala Harris.
Mm-hmm. Well, me too.
No, they tried that with him already. That didn't work.
What? Take it
Me
about
too.
what? Oh. Who do you think the VPs are going to be?
It doesn't fucking matter here.
Well, no, see, here's my thinking. I think they're going to go...
They don't want Kamala as president.
They're going to go firepower, and it's going to be like Dwayne The Rock Johnson or something.
And they're not going to try to win. They've already decided that.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
That's why they took the shot. At
They're going to
Trump.
try to do the Trump thing from the first time around, where they're just going to, they're going to get a big name who's going to be able to do some talking,
Mhm.
and it's just we're gonna just go into straight up
I think the only person that could do that and
like
win.
influencers.
Do you have someone that you think could win in this short period of time
Dwayne The Rock Johnson would get more votes than you think. I think.
against Trump right now in the 2024?
Yeah, I don't think he'd win. I don't think anybody's gonna beat Trump, but
I do think there is a person
More-
that could.
okay, I'd love to hear.
President
Mm-hmm.
Joseph Rogan.
Would they run against each other though?
Yeah.
Before the election?
Because
Or would
Trump
he just
would
be
be
independent then.
Trump
I don't know how it all works.
Joe would in theory be the real people's president.
Yeah, I didn't think of someone on that would agree with him on a lot of things. I was trying to think of like an opposite side. Yeah, I think Joe Rogan would be
Yeah.
he'd get 200 million votes.
Yeah.
somehow.
Yeah, I don't know if he somehow could get the Democrats behind him, but I don't know.
Which I think he would
JFK
have
could
most.
100% like
He would
give him-
basically get every single male from like 15 to 38 off rip. Basically every single one.
Yeah, now that we've talked about it more, that was kind of silly to
You
even
don't
say.
think?
Um,
Or it's like
I'm
a
just
saying
because
how
I was
good
trying to say
Barry
right now in
Bonds is.
2024, blah blah blah. Joe Rogan could never run as a Democrat,
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
they'd bring
they
up the
yeah.
horse stuff.
and it's all fake anyway. There's no way
That's why I was like,
a real
they're not
person
gonna-
could run
Yeah,
as a
they're not
Democrat.
gonna put him. Yeah, they got their guy.
And even fake people can't. Like RFK Jr. would 100% of gave a better run than Joe Biden to Trump.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know.
Maybe.
'Cause-
If you could hear him talk, I turned on the debate for 36 seconds, if that. I'm really pushing it. And hearing Joe Biden talk, that's the longest I've heard him talk in 4 years or however long he's been.
The longest
president.
I heard him talk was on that Kill Tony.
Oh well, yeah, there's that too. Oh my God, I was like, this actually hurts my spine. Like, I feel like I need to stretch right now.
Once you get used to it, it's kind of nice.
Oof, I don't think I could.
Uh,
Speaking of that, though, there is this one guy on YouTube who makes these random car videos, and I swear to God, he's got the most soothing voice in the world. I thought I was alone. I went to his comments one time randomly. Everybody's just like,
I go to
yes,
sleep this every
perfect.
night.
Yeah, like
Yes.
posted right before bed. Hell yeah.
Do you think that was your phone knowing like that was what you were thinking and
Now
just
that I'm
showing you
thinking
those
back,
comments?
those also may be a lot of masturbation comments now that I'm thinking
Yeah.
about it. Fuck. They're not sleeping.
Right.
Yeah. They're like, oh, I get to beat
Because
up.
I feel like if I went to the same video
Mhm.
and looked at the comments, we would probably see very different comments.
There's like 63 comments on this video.
I know.
I've read all 63.
I'm all 63 of them.
but-
That's
oh.
why I know.
I have thought about that because I have so many devices, and I'm like, I could just have
I could just be talking myself.
individual accounts, and I could be arguing with myself on like the videos.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah.
But just for fun, for other people to see.
For other people to see. Yeah. Yeah. So someone
Okay,
scrolls
that's
up
funny.
and they're like it's part of the video almost. Like this is the last part of the bit. Like
Okay.
yeah, it's not me trying to make myself feel good. I don't know.
Do
what
you
the
think
other option is.
I think celebrities yeah, you basically have a PR, that's a PR campaign.
Okay. Yeah.
But you're your own
But the opposite.
PR group.
Like the first comment is on my or just a positive one.
Yeah, you're
And
like the
then
Russians
I
trying to
attack
start
them.
fights though.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I post false information. I'm like, I went to school with this kid and he touched a girl in the bathroom. And I'm like, whoa! And it's me about myself. I don't know why I'm putting these things on.
You're
here.
like, he lives here.
Yeah. This is where his baby mom lives.
There's a picture of his dick.
Very unflattering.
You get the accounts confused.
Yeah.
You're replying with it and they're like wrong. Or like,
Mhm. That happened with Kevin Durant. It was really funny.
yes,
Really funny.
sick. I don't know. What was his excuse with that one?
I don't remember what his excuse was, but it was funny because somebody was like, "Oh, KD can't put up these numbers," and he had a burner account,
Yeah.
but he replied on his not burner account and was like, "Oh, if he would have had talking
Yeah.
in the third person,"
Yeah.
but it was on his official thing.
Like,
and I was
bro.
like, "Oh,
Trump though is known for doing that all the time,
Mhm.
like calling into radio stations, acting like it's his secretary.
Yeah, he's gazillions.
His dad and his father before him, he had like a, I think he was called like Mr. Green or some shit. Like he had a, what was that word? A
Segment.
no, like
You're
You're like a different
an
person.
alias.
Yeah.
Or
that was the word I was looking for. Yes, I think.
an alias.
I'm
I'm trying to
I
think
just can't. I just want to get Trump back in. Get rid of these illegal aliases.
Alter ego.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or an alias. I'm trying to think which one. Like Eminem's alter ego is Slim Shady. But like your alias is just another name you go by, I think. Like your fake name. Like
Build
my-
a wall for the
my-
aliases.
Yeah. Oh. Axis versus Alias.
I always forget to turn this. Like, it's secretly not recording.
Whole time it's just like facing the other way.
Yeah. Well, it was. Literally. We're not even in the shot. Our head's not even kind of in it.
It's just a bar right in the middle.
I'll take 2. Oh. I was at the bar.
I'm good. So how are you get you guys some?
How?
Mhm.
Said how.
Mhm.
I want to work on watching that Kill Tony of the Trump
Mhm.
fucking Biden. Great. Obviously, SNL, they always do all the characters of the presidential thing.
Mhm.
Everyone that does impressions right now has got to be in the mirror doing JD Vance
Trying really hard
to figure out his
scrambling.
mannerisms and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like so clearly CIA. I feel like, because he's just like, it's like a book. Like, he's like, I don't know. I want to say like perfect, but that doesn't sound right. It's just weird. He looks like an actor when he's
He's like a
talking.
robot,
It's just
yeah.
like, it is politician, like straight.
He's like SpongeBob when he cleared his brain of everything but fine dining.
Yeah.
Can't even
Yes.
remember his name.
Yes, exactly.
Politics.
And the only thing we really have on him, other than he's backed by the richest people, is that he's got a book, out on about his life, like all these people do, because that's the thing they do
There's
to
a
make
movie
money. And we damn well know, like, these people barely have anything to do with the book. Like, they just write it for them. They're
There's
like,
money
tell me,
laundering.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we all know that.
Yeah.
And he's only had a couple speeches, and you've learned like when you hear him talk, it just sounds like he's reading pages from that type of book, from those money laundering Fox News books, like type style books.
Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Yeah, I work at ABC and I have a book. Like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah. But so the one thing that I know about him is the actress Amy Adams. Can't think of what she's in, but she's in everything. I really can't even think of one thing that she's in. But anyway, she attributes that she played the movie version of that book. They adapted it into a movie, I guess, back in the day. And it's all fake, the awards and shit. Well, she was like on pace to get her Grammy or whatever award it is.
Yeah.
And then that was like the 4th movie, and it just fucked everything up because it was just such a shitty movie.
Oh,
And
no.
it fucked everything up, and she just had to take like a bunch of like 3rd string roles after that and whatnot. Nobody wanted her. And like, she's been in interviews and like, that movie fucked everything up. Fuck that movie. She's the new wife in Ricky Bobby, not the blonde girl, the second girl he gets.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She's in a bunch of movies.
But yeah, basically, Trump and JD Vance seems, which probably Trump will. They're gonna be trying to kill him nonstop now.
That'd be awesome.
What if they killed him?
No, if they just tried.
They're
'Cause
gonna
it's
be
like,
trying nonstop.
Like
now.
when you
They
read
ma-
history about like Hitler, how many times Hitler like. Not to compare them, but I'm just
No,
saying,
I
like,
get
there
you.
have been like times where there was a suitcase bomb next to him,
Yeah.
and the guy to his left and to his right got blown up. And
Yeah.
He just got mildly hurt. I feel like that's what's gonna happen. There's gonna be like 6 more situations.
Well, it's interesting you said that. What do you think, that it was just coincidence that he didn't get blown up, or was he part of it?
Well, I
Like,
don't
was
know
it
how you would
coincidence
not,
Trump's head didn't get blown up?
but you also
Or was he part
gotta
of it?
gotta think of taking it with a grain of salt too, because who knows about those stories? They probably hyped him up in their records.
Right. That Trump one, dude, I don't know if you could do a movie like that. Like, it seemed like a movie, but like better than any movie anyone's
Have you seen
ever
that
made.
like 3D rendering of it? It's got like a 3D scan of his face, and it shows
Where
like
the
the
bullet-
trajectory of the bullet, and it shows like where his face is like passing through as he's going
See,
through.
I
his
don't
speech.
like that because I mean, that's just them assuming that that's where the bullet came from, right? Or they actually,
I don't
I
know
seen
if
there's
they're
a
going
picture
off
with the
video
bullet, but-
or- yeah.
I don't know.
Everybody's like, well, that proves it. And I'm like, I literally could Photoshop that in 15 seconds, and I don't know Photoshop. Like, I could post that out as fast as they posted that out. Not to say that it is fake, but to say that that proves it is wild.
As it was happening, dude, there's so much shit. It's like, I don't even know where to start with that. Like, they was so obviously, they were like, we're going to let you get a shot in on the president. There's like videos of him 10 minutes before literally walking around the building. Like, we've all seen those, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of the shooter walking around the building. And to me, that looks like him going like, hey.
Yeah, like, come on.
Are they really going to let me climb? There's no way.
Yeah, he's like, fellas.
And it reminded me of like, because my theory is like, they've been they have all this data on everyone, and they're like, okay, we got a candidate here, like to brainwash that we can like manipulate into taking a shot at the president. I think like they can just like I feel like they can activate people like that, like just like get them to like ease them to do something. And they don't have full control of it. It doesn't always work, but like they can really
but, like you'd
lean
be
them in that
surprised
direction.
what a girl with big tits can get a 20-year-old incel.
You think that's really all they needed to do?
That's 100% a tactic that the
that's part of it
CIA
too. On
uses and
top of the
whatnot.
brain, like the psychological shit, algorithm shit they throw at them. They throw a girl at them. They pull them into a room and like, hey, you know, like, because you know that he was bullied, or that's what they're telling us, and obviously,
bad shot at the gun club and
whatnot. So we know that, but they could have maybe brought him into a room, big titted bitch, and been like, it's just, I don't know, and been like, you could help the government, like, I don't know, just like talk them up, like gas them up, and be like, oh, you can make that shot. They could have even been training him to shoot, like, or they knew,
or they just gave him blanks.
Yeah, that's my second thing. Or they knew, just like all the presidential assassinations, he was just the fall guy. Like, they sent him there. They knew the dude couldn't shoot, but like he's got like no friends. He's got like, apparently he's got little online record, if any at all, allegedly. The latest video I've been seeing, and no one's disproven it, is you literally see right as the shots go off, you can see a guy right on the tippy top of the water tower.
The water tower.
I've been calling the water tower out since that first day. Like, fuck that. It's crazy he got on that building that's right in front of the former president. But why is there no one on that tower? No one's talking about this tower. And now it's coming out that the FBI had that tower on lockdown for the last week. So that's just odd that they didn't have anyone up there. But now it's looking like they did. That could have been another shooter. And that one's like 450 yards away, which is no problem for an actual CIA
My
killer.
thinking, and I hate to say this, but like if you actually want to kill the Donald Trump as a person, I feel like he walks around a lot.
Yeah, but they needed that fall guy. They needed it.
Yeah, that's what makes me
And it
think it's
missed.
something weird. If it was actually some dude who just wanted to shoot him, he golfs all the time, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure he goes to stores and shit.
Right.
Like, he's a rich guy. He's a rich guy first.
Well, he goes every time he does one of these speeches, he stops in at the cheese fucking cake place.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's
you know, the local pizzeria.
yeah, you go to a field and there's 3 things to stand on, and
Right.
We're not talking about one of them. The one was sloped a little, so there's just a guy who.
So we put him on the more sloped and higher one.
Yeah.
Twice the height. Or they have a clear vantage point onto the other room.
How do you not just have some drones flying around and shit?
They did have drones there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
But it was
they were facing
it was Crook's
the other.
drone.
Crook.
That was the
Who's Crook?
that was the shooter.
Oh, that's his. Oh, yeah.
So he had a drone flying there an
Guy's
hour
name.
before that.
Okay. See, no, I'm saying the other.
I know. But that was
But I mean, it doesn't even help when you got people in the crowd like, hey, there's a fucking guy.
That building had 3 snipers inside of it. The building he was on.
Yeah, they like couldn't get to the top or something.
No,
or
they were
something.
just.
There was something.
It was too sloped.
No, that was like because the guy who went up the ladder.
That's why no one was stationed up there.
Yeah.
They stationed him inside with
Yeah,
no
I keep
vantage point
seeing
on
memes
anyone.
where people are putting like the wheelchair accessible things to their house, and they're like, ATF ain't getting in here.
Right. And like, it's so funny. Like, I could imagine the Secret Service that got stationed in that building. They were like, "Oh, cool, bet." Like,
Yeah,
they probably do these
easy
things all the
peasy.
time.
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh, it's a wash." Like, coffee break, fucking donut. They could hear the guy walking on the roof.
Yeah,
Literally.
fucking birds are crazy.
That's
dude.
weird. You guys see anything up there? Oh, it's just a dude with an AR-15. Oh, he's, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happened there.
Yeah.
There's just like a Home Depot ladder leaned up on the building. We'll keep that there.
Yeah. See, that's what's weird though, is because like I've tried to like have a secret at work, and it doesn't work. That's why if you don't believe in the moon landing, you got to believe that everybody who worked on it.
No, you don't. It's very simple. It's so like no one talks to each other. So like every person's just assuming the next person's doing their job.
No, that's what I'm getting at. Yeah, everybody
It
who
doesn't
worked on
take that
Apollo
much.
13
Yeah.
thought that they were doing the real thing.
Maybe thought they were in space and everything.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So all those secret, you can't have a thing where every single one of those Secret Service guys were in on it. And they were all calling Joe Biden like, "Oh, so we're gonna get him."
There's no way.
When I see shit like that, I'm like, it's impossible to have a secret like that. It's impossible.
The only people that it's really make no sense are the snipers that were on the roof.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's
And the
you gotta talk to
picture we
those
keep
guys.
seeing is the one that was like the further one up front.
Mhm.
He got shot by the sniper in the building behind him. They don't. There's only like any picture I see, they never show the sniper that shot him.
But you also got to think it could all just fall on one guy because a sniper. I don't know if there's any like transcripts.
They said
with
that he asked it. There's
That's
no
what I'm
way.
saying because he has to call in and get
There's no
approval
way.
on every
There's no
shot.
way those
Even
motherfuckers.
in war, you have to get approval.
What were they
on shot.
looking at? This motherfucker's walking around the building for 10 minutes, and then you let the president get on stage. And what are the snipers looking at? He gets on, then walks and crawls across the top of the building.
Like, there is a world where the sniper is even like, "Hey, fellas, I have to shoot this guy," and they're like, "Nope, negative, negative, hold."
Like, who
so
are those
he could
snipers,
even be
though?
like, like he's like, "Hey, fellas, I have to fucking blow this guy's brain out," and they're like, "You have no clearance on that shot. Hold," and then he starts shooting. You know what I mean? So the sniper could be in the clear, or he was just trying to do his job. I don't know.
They said they called him off. The sniper seen him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So he's like, "Yo, I have to do my
as soon
job."
as he shot, boom, he shot right.
Yeah.
As soon as the dude started pulling the trigger, he was dead.
Yeah, because he's
Literally, because he was on seeing him
what
the
I'm
whole
saying,
time.
Yeah. And at that point, you don't need
It
any
wasn't like he
clearance 'cause
started
you're
shooting
responding.
and they were like, "Where is he?"
Yeah.
No, immediately they shot him.
Yeah.
So like, what the fuck?
Yeah. That's what makes me think like that. It was whoever had to
If
approve
it
of
was
that
a Secret
shot.
Service sniper, he would not need to get any approval.
100%.
It was some
100%.
randomly had
100%.
random police up there.
I swear to God.
Why?
I don't know. It's rules of engagement.
Like, why
It's
do you have
rules of
police up
engagement.
there? And just on the most slope roof. It's like an 8-pitch in that pitch. No,
Was that Secret Service snipers
no,
or was that the police?
It was police.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. A Secret
Yeah.
Service sniper, there's no way you'd have been walking around there all day. Like, The
But
Secret Service snipers were inside the building.
yeah, the Secret Service snipers were
they
probably
stationed
just
them
like
in the building,
just
bro.
like that bitch who couldn't get her fucking gun in though. They were probably fumbling with their guns too. It's all those DEI.
They didn't even check
hires.
the roof. The local police went up on the roof and got the gun pointed at him. He fell off the roof. And they're like, there's a guy up here for sure.
Yeah.
Still let the president talk. Boom.
Finish.
Yeah.
So he's getting to the good part. Hold on.
I think the funniest part is like illegal immigration saved his life
What do you mean?
because he turned his head for that chart.
Oh yeah. Did you see the video of the cops trying to get in? They were like running the car into the fence.
Exactly. These are the police that you gave that were supposed to. That's bullshit, bro.
They had no fucking.
Those cops have
gates.
never had to do it. Bro, they don't have a. I don't know if you've seen it, but they shoot the shooter. The shooter's dead, but he's on the other side of a fence. There's like a million cops there. It looks like Uvalde. They're just all standing outside staring at the building because there's a fence they can't get through. And here comes a cop car, and it's just ramming the strongest possible part of the fence.
Yeah.
And doesn't break it with his car. They end up crawling under the fence. And what's the best part about that video is you see all the local police freaking out and just getting under the fence going through there. And then you see the not the Secret Service, but they're the Homeland Security people. They just had Secret Service vests on. You could just tell, like, they have a whole different demeanor. Like, you could just tell they're like trained killers.
Yeah.
They start seeing them ram the fence, and they're just like, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it, but they wanted nothing to do with those local cops.
Yeah. They're like, oh my god.
They're like, okay, have fun. They were like, okay, the president got shot just now, whatever. We're just gonna stand around. Homeland Security gave no fucks.
That's so funny because even like in our line of work, it's like
And that's the sniper that was on the roof was a Homeland Security.
we're on a job site,
Pretty
and
sure.
then it's like the fucking, you know, the asphalt guys or whatever show up, and you're like, oh, these fucking guys. You're gonna fuck this shit all up. Oh my fucking god!
It's gonna stink
And I could
all
just
day.
imagine that like 50 levels up, where it's like you're like the SEALs and then like the Rangers or something.
Yeah.
I don't know the levels of
Right.
it, but like you're top of the line, and then just the regular army guys show up, and you're like, oh my fucking.
Especially at that event too, because he's getting they denied him extra Secret Service for that event, literally. So they had to coordinate with local law enforcement. So you had all types of different people there. Yeah, like National Guard, all different types
it's like
of sheriff's
trying to work
offices.
with the landscapers. You're like, I don't even speak your language,
On
dude.
top of the FBI, Secret Service, Homeland Security. And still, they're just all I don't know, just let it happen, I guess. And now Kamala Harris is the president.
It's because it killed Joe Biden.
It killed Joe Biden. I don't know how that shot killed Joe Biden, but that's pretty good aim. R.I.P. There's a weird way to watch the assassination.
I really see. Here's the thing. I I hope that it does end up being Trump versus Kamala, and then Trump wins. And
Trump loses.
But then it goes down in history that Trump can only beat girls. Beat Hillary and Kamala. Just got
That is
Mickey
good.
Mouse championship.
He's a woman beater.
Yeah.
Trump, the woman beater. Oh, good for you.
Pick on someone your own size.
I mean, who couldn't win a presidential fucking what do you call it? Not a
Election.
yeah, but what do they call that? Yeah, who
Race?
couldn't just forget it.
Yeah. So
They gave him the election both times. Hugh get versus a girl.
yeah, and that.
All right, well, I guess we're gonna have to pick Trump. All right, you against the guy. Well, we'll pick the other guy.
Yeah.
All right, Trump against a girl again.
A black girl. Will that work?
Indian, Egyptian.
Yeah.
They're like, ooh, ooh. One half is somehow stinkier than the other half.
You're like, I need to put my head on your left side when I hug you because I'll throw up if I go the other way. Wait, is it like Like Harvey Dent half or like Ariel half? What are we talking here? Like half this way or half this way?
I'd have to imagine it's this way. There's got to be hiding something under those those Hillary Clinton suit.
What if
things
it's
she'd be wearing.
flip flop though? Like she's disgusting, just
I
her
imagine she
armpits
probably
stink and everything,
no.
but her vagina is just like pristine.
I imagine
feet
it
smell
is.
great.
I imagine it that all. I imagine the bottom half is probably
Cocoa butter.
pretty decent.
Mhm.
She's been around town. She's known as the local train.
Yeah, but if whores have taught me one thing, it's hit or miss. It could be gross, and you're like, "Who?
And that's
why
why-
does this have so many Yelp reviews?"
She does have a white husband.
Yeah, that usually is a settle.
That usually screams cuck.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's not. Well, yes, but that doesn't clear up the rumors of the stinky vag. You know, like he still.
Let's
could
ask
be
Google.
Hey Google, I have iPhone. I haven't set up Siri yet.
Hey Siri.
Hey Kamala.
Does our new president have a is our new president Kamala trifling or
So I want to put it on record here, because this is a thought.
should I get the beeper ready?
No.
Have you thought? Is it a thought? Have you? I mean, preemptive beeps are kind
Yeah,
of bad.
I'll think about it. But
No. You just say it. If you think about it, that's more time.
Yeah, okay. So
What if they did that though with like when you get suspended on Facebook or whatever?
they just
It's like a murder trial. They're like first degree. Was it a first degree hard R?
Oh.
Or like was it premeditated hard
Yeah,
R?
like did you think about this at work? Like how fast was your reply? Did you sit on this for a
His
minute?
suspended isn't that long. He was angry. It just
this is clear.
he saw red.
Yeah. It's like we went in your time hop and we saw you did this last year.
Like, okay, no, he went to Home Depot and bought supplies before.
Like,
he
whoa,
said
this is just manslaughter. I said renege. I meant to call him a nagger. But anyway, speaking of nagger, the bit, so you know how South Park, Mr. Garrison
Yes.
is President Trump,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
but he's got a
Looking for a lighter.
he like became a woman and then became a man. You know, he's like
Yeah.
going back and forth. I think it'll be funny if when they do this whole situation, they shoot his dick off instead of his ear.
Oh.
And he's forced to go back to being a
that's
woman.
good.
He's
like
pissed about
he's
it.
like falls to the ground. He's
Damn it, Kyle!
He's like, grab my shoes. Grab my shoes. Get my shoes.
Yeah, that made me think that he was really like 5'4". He was just like really short.
Yeah.
And he had
He's
those
like, you're gonna see my heels.
Those
Where's
extension
my
things.
shoes?
In his shoes.
That'd
Like,
be
I
so
can't
good.
stand up without my.
It's just
fucking
two
shoes.
midgets
Yeah.
holding them up. He's been walking on two midgets.
Yeah, he's wearing my shoes. They're two individual midgets.
Running away.
He's like
Get my shoes.
the king of the hill, the dad, where he's like the Japs took my shins. Where he's like he has no shins. His like ankles are connected to his knee. I can't remember what his name is. He's the dad on King of the Hill.
Yes, I know.
Little
He's
guy. Yeah. That's
just so
Trump.
racist.
Yeah. But I saw a clip the other day speaking of that, because you know how there's the Asian dude in the show.
Yeah.
The
neighbor.
Yeah. Everybody calls him Vietnamese, and he's like, I'm Laowanese or
Yeah.
something. And it was funny because the only other time apparently that's ever been acknowledged was from the dad.
Yeah.
And it was because
He's so racist.
he's so racist that he was like, no, fellas, that's not a Vietnamese guy.
It's so good. He's so racist. He tells the difference between the
Yeah,
Asians.
he was like, no. But I saw a comment on it, and they were like, it's actually like really common for people who fought in the the Korean War or whatever, because you had to be able to tell them apart somehow.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't be shooting the people
Just
that you were
random
working next to.
Mhm.
What's his face is a funny bit about that, where he was talking about like Taiwan getting invaded or whatever, and he was like, "We're gonna have to go shirts and skins on that." Like, he was like, we want to help,
guys, what are we doing here?
here? He's like, just for the time, can we do this?
They're gonna have so much fun with this South Park because they have that Trump assassination attempt,
Mm-hmm.
and then in the same, it's gonna be a whole perfect storyline with Biden dying from COVID and Kamala.
And there's a
coming
bunch
in.
of shit from before. They've been on break for a while.
I'm saying this is a whole season long thing.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
another presidential
Yeah.
South Park
Mhm.
season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I can't even think about what has happened earlier this year, but it's been a busy year.
Dude, it's too much.
I know.
Every
my
single
brain
week
can't
it's
even
something.
process it. It's like memes.
Bro.
Like, I can't remember.
Dude, if I was literally thinking then like think about like all the people, like the shit that has came out on them and they got canceled this year or whatever, like
Mhm.
if it could have just waited a couple more weeks or months until the Trump assassination, like
It would have just been buried.
the Doc shit
yeah. Oh my god.
or sketch coming out,
yeah. Yeah. It would just been buried immediately.
buried immediately.
Immediately. They're like,
You've
why
not
are, you
heard
even,
about
why are
it.
you even talking?
Yeah,
Like,
we're the people are getting
look at
shot.
the TV.
CIA shooting presidents again. Like someone's really bummed out. Like Doc's probably a good example, but
Mhm.
yeah, I'm sure something's came out about someone recently. They're like, oh, good, they'll stop paying attention to
I didn't know that
Ukraine.
Ohio and Michigan fought a war against each other back in the day
Believe it.
over Toledo.
Damn.
Because it was a shipping port.
Yeah.
And then we won. We beat their ass. And we gave them the Upper Peninsula.
Yeah. Which
They're
was the
like,
good
"Take
part.
this." Well, it was the piece of shit back then. I had
Yeah.
nothing. It was just fucking barren wasteland
Yeah.
or whatever. Fuck it. You take that. And then they found that there was like trillions of dollars of copper there or some shit. It's very
Fuck that.
lucrative piece of property. And Toledo's garbage now. And
Yeah.
it did not. But I was like, there was like this graph and it was showing all the things like Toledo was supposed to be bigger than Cleveland. It like had more things running through it back in the day and whatnot.
Yeah.
It just never kept up.
Fuck.
And also, Ohio technically wasn't a state until 1953.
Oh yeah.
They like looked at one of the paperworks and like when a state got ratified or something, I don't know exactly what that means, but something wasn't signed correctly back in
Ooh.
1803 or whatever it was.
we should
Yeah,
probably
they're
fix
like,
this.
oh fuck, are we actually the 48th state?
That's crazy. They gave us a star and shit though.
Yeah,
That was good enough.
That's all you need. It's like if I get the
But,
raise and not the title, I don't care.
But places like Toledo or just Ohio in general, and Michigan too, they would still be popping if it's just like greedy,
Yeah,
just
steal
greedy
into
people.
fucking China.
Yeah. Just a bunch of things, just whatever. Just
Yeah, Michigan would be super popping if we still made everything in America because they got the cars and
and that would only help
all that
us
shit.
too, because all the
So-
steel.
So if you had a nuke, you drop it in Michigan though, still right? Because like Ohio State, baby, D.
Oh wait. Yeah. Hey.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bow, bow, bow. I've been feeling tired, baby. Trying to hold back this feeling for so long.
Bow, bow. I've been feeling some time away.
So sometimes I get real bored in the car and I'll start to like just do bits. And my bit that I've been doing this week is using the wrong turn signal on purpose. I don't know why it makes me laugh so fucking hard. I was be high as fuck and I'm like, turn the right turn signal on. I'm in the left lane. I'm sitting there waiting. You know, Because I
Yeah.
know at least one person behind me is gonna be like, "This fucking dumbass," and they're gonna have something that they ain't got nothing going on in their car. I'm gonna give them 5 seconds of some entertainment. It's for the greater good.
I got some bits like that, highway bits.
Okay.
This one fucks. It's never done this, and it made anyone happy except for me or the people I was with.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, just on the highway on the bike, and like, there's just some drunk bitch in the passenger seat, just like sailing in the wind, having
As
time
they
of their
do.
life.
Yeah.
You just get right up as you're passing them, just grab their fucking hand. When you pass them,
They don't enjoy it.
every time. It's
Okay. Yeah,
think
but
about that, your hands outside
what's
the
the
window.
aftertaste? Yeah, your initial
I don't know, I
reaction
take
is
off.
always, "Oh, all right." Well, that makes sense.
And go.
You never know.
I go to myself.
Yeah, yeah, and it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, and to me, I laugh.
Oh yeah. And then
I'm
also,
sure the people behind you laugh too.
they're probably like shaking their head.
They're like, that's me too.
That's like
Mhm.
I would like run a red light, and everyone's like, I'm like, you're just jealous.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah, don't be gay.
Yeah.
And if you want to sit back there and suck each other's dicks, go ahead.
I'll be there in a minute.
I'm gonna keep driving.
Maybe I'd have stayed.
Yeah.
That was what was going on. I don't see a reason to stop.
Yeah.
But I like to like sometimes like go past a car and act like I'm riding like a bicycle,
Okay,
Just
that's fun.
or like put the cruise control on and just like row the boat.
That's a good one. Okay. Yeah. See, you're fun. You're
You're
fun.
a fun guy.
Yeah, you got the bits.
Yeah. I'm waiting to just fly off.
Well, yeah, it's in hindsight, a lot of things.
It was
aren't
fun
as
while it's
funny.
going on.
Yes,
You just like hit a
you know?
pothole, random pothole you didn't know about. Definitely.
Okay, let's try to make a new one. You pretend to pull a gun out and shoot the person.
That is hilarious.
I like that.
I do like that one.
But it's like a cartoony, really long gun.
Oh no, but when you shoot the gun, it has the thing that comes out
Bang.
and goes bang.
Yeah, you actually pull a gun out.
But then they actually just shoot you.
Yeah, faster than the
Way
bang
fast.
can come out. Like as soon as you start to pull it out, they're
Like it's anyone but the Secret Service, Trump Secret Service girl.
it's
They can
literally
unholster
any
their
person,
gun.
Yeah.
Well, just any other.
We didn't see her unholster. She
probably-
may have.
She's good. She worked
only,
on that
She
one.
only practices pulling out. Good woman.
I understand.
She's like, I don't put it back in.
In practice, it works. But just like real life in theory.
Yeah, you got the nerves going
Well, not in theory, but in.
in practice.
Well, I guess in theory it works. In practice,
Yeah.
it actually.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes. 60%.
I was gonna say you're pregnant.
Yeah, I was like, fuck, I came really fast and was embarrassed, so I didn't want to pull out, so I just left it in. I kept my motions
not
going.
unholster
She did
fast
not-
enough.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I've been
I
practicing.
forgot to even.
Only thing I
put
practice.
I didn't even holster.
I don't even know how to put it in.
I forgot my gun at home.
Yeah. Yeah, he unholsters his dick, but he's like, he doesn't know how to put it in. It's
The
just-
Secret Service guy shows up that day. He's like, fuck, I forgot my gun. He looks around. He's like, there's literally only 3 things for someone to stand on. Like, it's, of any day to forget your gun, today's the good day.
Good day.
Like, we're good.
it's a wooden gun.
Yeah. He's like,
There
he's
is
got
a
the
gun.
desk
It's like,
popper.
oh fuck.
I knew something was off.
Fuck.
It's one of those, yeah, just one of those plastic ones
Yeah.
that, like, you use to practice the laser or whatever.
She never got a real gun.
Yeah,
She
it
just
was not-
never-
Did
she's
anybody
never
zoom
had
in on
one.
that video? Because I have questions.
Her fingers on the trigger the whole time, trying to slam it into her pants. When she pulled it out, the mag fell out. She's like, "Where's my glasses? I need to put on my glasses."
She picks up the mag. All the bullets shoot up. Ping.
She shoots Trump. She's like, "Okay, I swear to God,
was
I'm not
her.
part of this.
It was.
I swear to God, that was an actual accident. Here's my phone, everything. That was legit." didn't. Sorry. I legitimately did not mean to assassinate the president.
Yeah, honest mistake. I know I donated $15 to Joe Biden. Isn't
that how like Stonewall Jackson died?
I don't know.
He was the one from the South, right?
Well, was it like an accidental, like his dude shot him on accident?
Yes, from a guard tower. Because he
like
came pulling up at night.
Oh, yeah.
At nighttime. Because he was a dumbass for it. He's just a hard ass.
Yeah.
Right? I think I'm getting this right. Or it's a whole nother person, but one of the generals. It like ended the war for him. The North started winning right after that.
Yeah.
But he just pulls up. And I don't know. I guess they're just like, announce yourself.
See, they didn't have the. You didn't have to get approval on shots back.
No. But imagine being that guy who killed like the top general.
Yeah. The next day at work, like, you're supposed to be there. You know?
Okay, so the girl shoots. This is what I'm getting to. She shoots Trump after trying to jump on top of him and save his life.
Yeah.
On accident.
Because she couldn't get her gun
accident.
back in the holster. So she was just like, whatever.
Whatever way it was.
Yeah, it'll be fine. And then it shoots him.
Now what?
What do you mean? Immediately after 15 minutes, 3 days, she becomes president, I think.
I think that's how that works.
Yeah, I watched Star Wars.
King of the Hill, baby.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, so now Alex Jones, all he's been talking about is Trump. He cannot even shake anybody's hand. He's don't eat anything. They're gonna kill him now. It's shots are open mail, open fire, kill the president. What I mean, red alert.
They're gonna make like a golf ball that's like those bombs for submarines.
Oh my God, what a beautiful way though. I like where you're going.
That's pretty. I feel like it was creative. You know,
And he disappears like a.
it's like a cartoon.
It's like a seagull with a Mento. There's feathers.
Yeah,
and everything.
that's where the fucking feathers from.
Or we're like, okay, the conspiracy theories after that. Though.
Yeah,
They're like,
'cause
this
they're like-
man's Houdini. Trump is still alive.
Yeah,
And the guy who killed him was like, he's very dead. He's
Yeah,
very not alive.
Yeah.
No, get down. Get down. Good boy.
yeah. Like, imagine like you're someone who, like, I don't know, just off the top of my head, like killed Jimmy Hoffa or whatever. Like one of these, just like notoriously, there's like a bunch of stories behind the death.
Yeah.
And you're the guy who did it, and everybody's got all these crazy stories, and you're just like, no.
Like, you're the one who killed Tupac.
yeah.
So you're Suge Knight.
Yeah.
No. So your name's P. Diddy. Everyone has these crazy
or like
stories.
You're like the doctor or whatever who was for Tupac.
Or like,
You're like, nah,
yeah.
that I saw that man's brain.
what about being like, because, I mean, we're still finding them though, but they're all in like their 90s and shit. Like
Elvis?
being a
The
Nazi
who went
living
to
in like
Argentina and
Cleveland.
shit.
Yeah. Because,
Well, there's a whole, I guess in Brazil, I saw this little video about it. A whole like
busy.
congregation. Or
It's all Nazi. Germany. It's all in German, the whole city.
The Confederate
Oh.
soldiers, after they lost, went to Brazil, and like there's a town, and it's literally called
Little Arkansas.
something like really
Austin,
on the nose,
Texas.
like Confederate town or some shit. And yeah, they have like a festival every year where like they throw on. Yeah, it's straight up like, and it's just it's so funny, like all the pictures that I saw, because it literally looks like just a bunch of like hillbilly South dudes went and banged a bunch of Brazilian chicks for 100 years, and like that's
made the
what
most
you got.
beautiful women.
That's what you got. Well, I saw a bunch of dudes. I didn't really see any girls.
I was just kidding.
I don't know if they have those.
Brazil.
I don't know. Well, Brazil does. I don't know if they go to the Confederate town. I don't know if they stay there.
They're like, no,
It didn't seem
no,
like
they
it.
went to Brazil, but they're still very racist.
They found their own little town.
Yeah. I said they made it theirs.
Yeah. But that, I don't think that there was like any trials against people from the South unless they continued on
I
owning
don't
slaves or whatever. I don't know if you were just like inherently.
Well, that's the thing. We've
'cause all
had
the
more
pe- all-
presidents.
Yeah, all the
if you count
Nazis like
them.
had to hide because like
Yeah.
whether you were involved or not, if they found out
Well-
you were part of that regime, you were getting fucking swooped up. and
People
taken
from
to
the
trial.
South, there was no the whole thing was we didn't want to make it so that we're still split up.
Yeah.
So it was kind of just like
Yeah, I could see them being
okay,
like, yeah,
but
we're
none
not
of them
gonna
could hold office if you were from the South.
Oh, okay.
But which is kind of fucked.
Yeah, at the same time, yeah.
Because now what? Now look at us. Now we're all fucked. It's the North one. God damn.
Thanks,
We
Kamala.
won. Thank you, President Kamala.
I'm so proud of her already. Like I just feel.
Is of course, Vice President.
What if they
Vice
just
President
flip flopped and Joe Biden was her vice president?
That'd be awesome.
I think that'd be hilarious.
Funny.
What if Joe Rogan was her vice president?
That's who she should have. No.
She was like, and coming back as Joe, and everybody's like,
But
oh.
like the government literally printed a Joe Rogan, and they're like, and Joe's coming out, and he's like, dude, that is not me. Like,
Mhm.
like blah blah blah. Like,
Mhm.
but like the other Joe Rogan's like,
No, that's
nah.
not me.
Yeah.
It's
And
like
the other Democrats are all gonna be like,
Fallout 4.
well, they're gonna be like, well, clearly our Joe Rogan's the real Joe Rogan, not the.
Yeah, because they got the
Not Joe
access to Spotify. Just start putting AI episodes on there. He's like, yeah, this presidential
Well-
campaign's going really good.
That deal's over now. You can put it on anything. That's why it's on YouTube now.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed that I don't know who posts them, but they're starting to post all the ones from the years that he wasn't on YouTube.
Mm.
So like if you look through the JRE YouTube right now, it'll be like hundreds of videos, and they'll all be from like 3 weeks ago, like a week ago.
Oh,
He's
I
just
did see
a bunch of backlogs,
Um,
right? Because they weren't on
not,
YouTube.
That's not all. I did see a thing on Reddit. They had to, whoever's in charge of his YouTube account privated a bunch of his videos, and then when he unprivated them, it put them back. It reposted them basically. So like they still have like their old view numbers and shit.
No,
Oh, they don't.
no.
Oh, the ones I
It'll
was
be
seeing was
it'll
that
be
was
like
what
someone will
happened.
have 14,000
the
views on
the
it.
ones that are new
Yeah.
posts, yeah, like the ones that
Yeah.
weren't on Spotify or whatever.
Yeah.
Didn't, yeah, those ones, yeah, are
Yeah.
new. But that did happen recently, where all they like got privated and then unprivated or something.
Yeah.
I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were saying like I have to unsubscribe for like 2 weeks because that's literally my uploads. It's everything.
I got before I noticed, I was like, "Oh, bet." I'm like
Yeah.
Shane and Matter on it.
Another one.
I'm like, "Wait a minute, I think I heard this before." I'm like, "Dude, they
The
said this
new Kill Tony is
tonight."
Rogan and
Shane
yeah.
or Matt McCusker,
Matt, yeah.
which we have to go see. Hilarities,
Mm-hmm.
because he
Dude,
is,
October is
dude.
insane. And
yeah.
then the fucking Indians are probably going to be in the goddamn playoffs. October in Cleveland.
Well, it is the second half of the year.
Yeah, well, it's not so much that I think they're doing good. It's everybody else is just really bad this year.
Yeah,
You know?
and we're consistent.
Yeah,
That's why we're in it
we're-
as much
yeah.
as we are.
Yeah. We're going to keep scoring
Do
our
you have a
3
lighter?
runs.
You probably don't, right?
I haven't had a lighter in so long. It's so funny because at work, now I'm just like super stoner. Yeah. Like there's no hiding it now because I'm just belligerently high all the time. So whenever we use the torch, they're like, "Hey, let me get your lighter." I'm like, "I don't have a lighter." They're like, "You're a fucking pothead." I'm like, "It's 2024. I haven't smoked actual weed in like 2 years. This shit stinks, dude." The fuck is this? The future's now, old man.
Yes, I get that completely. People are always asking me for lighters. I'm
That'd
like,
be
dude,
a-
I don't have a fucking lighter. I don't even know how I lit that candle, bro.
That'd be a good. I've been trying to think of like moderate superpowers. Like you can't pick like an OP one, but like a moderate superpower. So like you could be invisible, but only for like 30 seconds. But that'd be a good one where you can just the tip of your finger can be fire.
Yeah.
You
It
can't be like Human Torch whole body, but like
Right.
tip of your finger and like torch. You can adjust it. It can go up to like a torch level. But it's just.
I
your
think we're
finger.
pretty close to that, though. Adding torches.
You gotta add it though. I don't
Yeah.
want to have to forget my torch because then I forgot my lighter.
Update my torch.
Yeah, and it's like, oh my god, I gotta fucking refuel my finger.
I think I see a lighter.
That's why I just want an AI butler to charge all my fucking.
AI butler?
Yeah, dude. Because like I have so many things to charge, dude. And I just forget to charge them, and it just ruins my entire day. Like, have you ever been on a boat for 15 hours doing absolutely nothing, working for 2 of those hours, and you forget to charge anything,
Oh my
just
God,
something?
dude. That sounds like a nightmare.
Dude. That's the worst. It's so fucking boring. Like, I could not imagine, like, Christopher Columbus days. You know what I mean? Just sailing for months at a time where you don't even see anything.
And that's why it's justifiable, like, killing all the Indians. Because, like...
I would have been pissed by the time I got
I'm not going
there.
back, though.
Oh,
I'm not going back.
yeah.
I don't have any chargers for my devices.
Yeah, I literally have not had my fucking book charged, my Kindle, in so fucking long. Yeah, you see some engines? Done.
You see some Guardians?
Oh my God.
Get them out of here.
3 strikes immediately. First pitch.
Oh my gosh. And it's out of here.
Just a bit outside.
That's just a bit outside.
But yeah, I saw a funny thing too where it was like they were like discussing like who had the hottest women.
What do you mean?
Like a region.
Oh.
And somebody said something about like
Eastern European.
the England area girls. And the guy's response was so funny because he was talking about like there's a reason why like out of like the 10, like it was a big long thing, out of like the 10 best explorers that everybody thinks of, 9 of them are from the area that you're referring to in England. Because the girls there are so fucking ugly.
They had to go conquer.
Yeah, they had to go everywhere because there's
Another continent.
yeah, the food sucks and the women are ugly.
Yeah.
And that's just how it is, you know.
And I love that, like, the only way I can, like, learn geography is by the facial, by the looks of the men and women.
yeah.
This is how I'm slowly learning.
The more fuckable that your women are on average, the more likely I am to be able to point you out on a map.
Yeah, like, when I was in school, like, that wouldn't have worked. Like, I'm just saying, like, it would have worked better, actually, is what I'm trying to say. Is why didn't they just say, here, this is geographically, instead of putting the name, like, instead of putting Europe, they should have just put a picture of a European guy. That way we would know when we seen one.
Okay, yeah, but you're really broad there when you're saying Europe.
I'm freestyling right now. I'm sorry.
But just when you say Europe, there's a lot of different faces.
I know.
I
when I said it, I realized what I was saying.
A little, but no, I like your idea where it shouldn't. You know how like on the map it's all different colors. To break
In Canada, it's just Trudeau and blackface.
I see a lot of people do this. A lot of crunchy white families. It'll be a picture of like the United States with all the states lined out. And then as you vacation, you put a picture from the vacation that's cut out to the shape of the state.
Cute.
That's what I want, where I zoom in on Italy and it's just got a picture of Olympia. And I'm like, okay, there we go. I scoot up and then I move in on like Russia. It's just got a big picture of Vladimir Putin. You know what I mean? I'm like,
You're like,
okay,
even cooler.
I get what this place is.
Yeah.
You know?
I like what I'm seeing in both of these areas.
Yeah. And as an American, it can be broad like that. But in America, I want it really broken down. Where, like, you know, Texas has a different picture than, you know.
Baltimore.
Yeah, exactly. You can't. I almost said Montana, and I feel like those two
Those are
pictures
pretty close.
are fairly similar.
Fairly.
Yeah. Texas's picture is getting a little darker, though.
I would say tan.
A little darker. I've seen the comedy scene down there.
I would say tan. Dude, it's so funny seeing the picture or videos of like different black people talking about the assassination attempt. Just saying like it like I don't give a fuck about the presidential blah blah blah. He's like after that he's like I'm voting. Like everyone's just talking about they're voting for Trump now.
Yeah.
Like there's just so many funny bits about that.
Drop an album soon.
Yeah. I think Cam Patterson was like he's got real ops. Like that is so funny. He got real ops. He goes, is he my uncle? That shit was funny as fuck.
A felony and shit. Goddamn, I know this guy.
Yeah. Is that my uncle? I'm fucking looking at the notebook been sitting here, and the last little like one-liner joke I wrote down is just I must have like got up in the middle of the night and wrote this because I can barely read it, and like the words are not even kind of in the right order. But the idea, I guess, is I just want my car to be nice enough that when I get a new dent, I know about it. It's kind of the premise. And
I like that.
Yeah. Get some.
Yeah, because right now I feel like someone could just hit my car like next to it. And like, I'm sure I will notice.
Eventually, like, wait.
Eventually,
hey!
like, goddamn, this thing really is getting bad.
Hey.
It's fucking
like
time, man.
Not you wouldn't notice in time to like make a claim or anything.
Oh no, it'd be, and even if I did immediately notice it, like as I was walking out, my brain would be like, dude, this shit just, how'd I not notice that?
You just happen to be looking at an immigration poster behind you. Like, yeah, so that's kind of outdated. You hear something like, you're like, you turn around. You're like, my car looks like shit.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Fuck.
It's just totaled. I smashed into it. I'm like, God damn.
That's so funny. You're like, honestly, so if someone hit the right side of my car, it'd be a while before I even
so long.
knew.
So long.
That's what she said.
Not to me. So I was thinking about this. So we go to Mars, and you find a skull.
I got Mars, Three Musketeers.
What would be, do you think, weirder?
So you got to Mars, and
you go to find, just say the rover that's cruising around,
right?
Finds a skull. What would be weirder to you, if it was a human skull, or if it was a fake human skull as a Halloween decoration?
Either way, I would say there's a second shooter.
Well, that's my thinking, because we redid a bathroom a while ago, and the guy who I was working with wanted to put a Halloween decoration inside the cabinet because he thought it'd be funny.
As you do.
And I was like, well, let's just go kill somebody and put a real one in. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like,
right?
Like, I'm sure we could buy a science skeleton that's a real human skeleton. It'd probably be expensive, but you could put a real human in there. You know?
Yeah.
Like, we could get this done.
You're like, for science.
So then I started thinking about it, and I'm like, you find, one in space,
Mars.
and it's the same
Yeah,
thing.
or
My
whatever.
first thought was the moon, but I was like, nobody goes to the moon anymore. We're on, so Mars.
Yeah.
But
Anymore.
I feel like it wouldn't be that crazy if it was a fake one, because my brain would just be like, God, we put garbage everywhere. It's just fucking in orbit and fucking landed there. But I do think that'd be funny, like if we found life on Mars, but it ended up just being a Halloween decoration.
You're like, no one go. We don't have the ability to put enough gas in a shuttle to get to the moon nowadays.
Yeah. Like,
so, but Mars.
yeah. As they're passing it, there, the orbit is just it's.
I saw videos of like, I guess the training spot for like if the Mars landing stuff where like they train like as if they were
rocket,
like in their suits and on Mars.
Mm-hmm.
It's like way northern. It's like in a spot in northern Canada where fucking no one lives.
High altitude and shit, probably.
And the internet people, they're taking pictures from satellite images of Mars. It's supposed to be like landscape of Mars, like, and they're matching it up with the fucking place in northern Canada. They're matching up like, here's a picture of Mars, and this is this big crater and a hill, and they're like, now here's this spot where they trained in Canada that they didn't think anyone would ever see.
You know who scares me? That fucking. Have you seen the videos of the geocacher guy?
What is the geocaching again? I know what it is,
Oh,
but
no, what geoguesser? That's what it is.
Yeah,
Not
okay.
catching, but guesser.
what is geocaching?
That's like there's like a crate.
Oh,
Hidden and you hide,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
the
that's what I
thing
thought.
and take the
That's what I
thing.
thought.
Yeah, yeah.
It sounds really cool though. It's not. Not the idea of hiding the crate, but geo. Is it catching or caching?
Cache.
Cache, like a cache.
Yeah, like a cache.
Like wee wee.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yes. Now I'm interested.
We'll be right back. And I'm pretty sure China attacked us with fruit flies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just there's fruit flies everywhere. I don't know. Maybe they're coming out of my skull, or there's just fruit flies everywhere I've gone.
You don't
in the
think
last
it's
2 weeks.
Argentina
That's attacking us? With the fruit flies?
With the fruit flies, yes.
Yeah, maybe. I just like saying China.
Yeah.
It's easy.
I don't
it's
know
like,
where Argentina
It's like
is,
saying
so-
it's.
But-
you know,
but-
they're.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
It's like it's like having your freedoms back a little.
It's like
bit.
I can't breathe. It's like shut up.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
That was weird.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Oh, Trump
Mhm.
needs. He needs more black Secret Service. If he had
Okay.
more black Secret Service,
Mm-hmm. They would have been late.
no, I don't know. I'm just freestyling, but they would have maybe they'd have bullied that kid even more,
Yeah.
and he would have just not been able to get on the roof. Or he'd have been scared to get on the roof because there was black Secret Service guys there.
He wouldn't have showed up. Yeah, he would have seen
Yeah.
the black guys and
Well,
we didn't talk about this.
I mean, let's be honest. I mean, half of the rally might have left if the whole Secret Service was like. I'm kidding. But I have noticed at the rallies, dude, watching his rallies are it's the best stand-up. Not the best stand-up, but for a president,
Yeah, it's
solid.
It is solid stand-up.
Solid,
yes.
bro. Solid comedy. But there's always a person there, and I promise it's not I guarantee it's not a Trump voter. It's 100% a Democratic plant. Right as soon as Trump's walking off a stage and they're doing he does his whole little dance.
A little shimmy. Yeah.
I love you guys.
Mm-hmm.
You're
As
great.
you
Yeah,
do.
yeah. Yeah, nice glasses. Someone whips out a fucking Confederate flag.
Oh.
Right, you don't see it the whole time, and then right at the end you see someone whip it out, and it's just pointless. It seems it's
Well,
not
no,
a Trump
that-
person.
That I don't know if that immediately takes him out because Kid Rock would still
Well-
fly that proudly he did have it tattooed on his forehead if his sponsors would allow him to.
It's just I think it's someone trying to get it on camera though. It's just way too perfect, and I see it all the time. And the reason I feel it is some Democrat is because the last one before the assassination, there was the Confederate flag thing, but guess what? It was a rainbow. Trump got ahead of it type shit. This is real conspiracy talk. Trump got ahead of it and sent a Confederate flag guy out there, but made it rainbow. Okay, fuck you.
I'm gonna make
it was a
the
rainbow
Confederate flag gay.
Yeah. It's a much more beautiful flag. They told me not to do it. I did it. No, really, it's a great flag, really. It's a good flag. There's good flags on both sides.
I said flag. You know what's been weighing on me real heavy lately?
Uh-oh, get it off.
I'm just
Get off your
thinking about
chest.
this. I'm
It's gonna be good. You're
No
gonna
pun
breathe
intended.
after this.
I'm so glad you're using the words you're using.
Yeah.
So in this world, usually. Like, I'd love to hear your input on maybe another thing that has this luxury. Because I can only think of one thing. Okay.
I'm listening intently.
I've been thinking about how the only thing that costs more to buy used than it does new is women's underwear. You know? Like, there's nothing else that it's like, oh, it's got a little bit of wear and tear on it. That's up the price. That's premium.
This is good stuff right here, honestly.
I saw the clock and I was like, I got to fit this in because this has been hurting.
Wow.
Yeah, so like I couldn't think of one more thing.
Well, maybe what we do first is buy
Yeah.
a pair. We buy both.
I'm glad you said that.
And then
I'll be right back.
we clarify that it is more
Mm-hmm.
through the purchases.
Again, yes.
And then we have that.
Yeah.
But another thing like that.
Little segue off of that.
But anyway, another thing like that. Probably more women's underwear. That's a good point. I do.
Can't
That's
think
a good
of a
one.
thing. Even like a car.
No, never.
An old
That-
car.
Yeah.
Like an old, even like an old one
You
though.
can
Like
make an
it's
argument
still,
there, but it's like
it's not. Yeah, like the wear and tear doesn't give it the. You still want it to
price.
be untouched and clean if it's 60 years old. Like that's what gives it the price is that it made it through, without the skid marks.
True. Yeah, well, unless
Things
it
will-
was
Things will gain price with age, but you don't want them to get the wear and
well,
tear.
I
on
think it works with, but it's basically the same thing. Like, you wouldn't buy a used chair for more money, but you might buy a used chair for more money if Katy Perry farted on it.
yes, but I would pay.
It's like it's
I'd
like the
pay
same
even
thing
more
for
money
those underwear. All
worried about
right,
the
stay
chair.
gay. Till next time, have fun with Vice President Trump and
Buy a pair of underwear. Support your local
Firehouse,
femboys.
and here we go, Kamala.